Call to the excellent.
In progress. So, yes, it's boiling hot. So those of you watching a few months down the line at home, is this going to be the warmest days or warmer tomorrow? Hang on, let's check. Let me check on the weather report. Oh, we're a whole degree cooler tomorrow.
Wow.
So it's going to get to 30 here tomorrow, but elsewhere it will probably be warmer. So 31 at the moment, although my car, when I was driving down the road, it said 34. So because of that, we've got to look after our bodies today.
Yeah.
We've got to make sure we're not overheating. We're going to stop for water breaks. If I forget to stop for a water break, just go and have it. Have you all got water?
Yeah.
Very sensible. And there's more water in the kitchen. I've already, where did I put it? Yeah, this flask, I'm on my fourth one today. I drank 2 of these this morning and then I did another one and now I'm on my fourth one. So it's very, very hot. So we need to make sure we're looking after ourselves and not being too enthusiastic or excited or no. So no, we're very taking it easy. So let's just start with some warm reading. So feel the ground under the feet, sink the sitting bones down, and then draw the chin in. So the crown of the head floats. I'm just going to breathe in and breathe out. And then just very gently rub the hands together. I'm just going to stroke the face, very gently stroke the face. And then just rub there. And then we're just going to stroke down. Yeah, it's not the softest cat, but I'm sure that Missy the cat thinks I'm a weird, shaped, stupid cat. Apparently, one of my friends reckons that cats probably, well, she read somewhere that cats don't see humans as other, they think we're weird cats. Yeah. But how do they know? Can they, did they actually ask the cat and speak to it in cat? And then was the cat telling the truth? So I don't know. What's his tail? I know they're happy to see you. Yes. Well, if they start purring, that's another song. They're not worried about they go, they want you to feed. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, she wants the pictures of something. They're very much made that. Yeah, they do that thing with the eyes, so you think, oh, it mustn't have been fed for a year or something. Very, very manipulative. So we just stroke them down the legs. They're very cunning, stroke them down the legs. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I was only in the car park twice, because I had to go and get something. I thought, oh no, I forgot this other thing. And I just walked across the car park twice, and by the time I got back, I was really drained. It was horrible. It drains it, doesn't it? It does, actually. I don't really bad. So we've got to be very kind to our joints. That's nice. Oh, marvellous. Okay, and then just leave, read that. And we'll just very gently, we're just opening this thing. So where I teach on Monday afternoons, they had to actually shut the car park because the council had sent the car park there. They said, we're really sorry, but we've been sent home by the council because of health and safety. Oh, okay, so you're going to have to move the car. And no worries, so I did. And then someone else had to move their car. I said, you're all right, we look very, very red. And I thought, silly sausage hasn't put a hat on or any something. And you can do both with both things. And then just wiggle the toes. Draw the toes and stretch the toes out. Draw the toes and stretch the toes out. All that, draw the toes up. Draw the toes and stretch the toes out. Draw the toes and stretch the toes out. So now, like this, and you tap your fingers and thumbs together. And then there's a tap on the face, a start on the top, wipe out to the sides of that. And then massage the side of the head. So this bit here, like that, because we're like nice circles. So I'm doing them one at a time. It's quite a strong exercise, so I'll just do one at a time. And then place your palms on your head, just very gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if you use that, then you just you can even scratch if you want to. You don't mind going heavy, that stuff. You can have a bit of a scratch. This is from Ever Scuba. She knows all these nice massagey things. And then if you just very gently. We'll just keep with the face. So you start from the top and the middle, and you're pulling out to the sides. And what this does is this is smoothing your face. So when we walk out of this day centre, we're all going to look super lovely. The poor old Shigopody lady, she's not leaving here till 7. Oh, and she's boiling. Oh, God. Awful. I've just bought a fan sleeve from the supermarket because it's been boiling where my other half is. And I said, you've got to get your fan or something. So we've got one. I hope you work. Oh, that's better. And then just do one at a time. So I'm massaging around the eye socket, so the bony bit. I'm massaging around the bony bit. So not the squishy bit, that might be painful. And just that's good. And then do the other one. So I go that way, and then I go that way. So you can kind of do that in little tiny circles. And you feel that releasing it off, it's really nice, isn't it? Oh. And then what we do, I'll just go a bit closer to the zoom. I'll show you guys. So with my thumb and my pointy finger, I do an eyebrow and I go out and away. That's like that. And then those of you that are on, so look, this is what I do, like that and like that. And it goes out and away. And what that does is that just sort of, it's just a nice little massage. So what we did with us, we were massaged round there that way, and then we went round the other way. I usually do it 2 or 3 times, and then
that way. And then the smoothing, we smoothed out the forehead and then rubbed these bits. Right. And then we'll do this bit in a minute.
It's nice because then you know what you want, and then we just go under the eyebrow and we can waggle the eyebrow kind of, what was that, like Groucho Marx style? Oh, yeah. And I work along the eyebrow, so I do the waggling, but you can also pull and away, and then you can massage around, just massage along the eyebrow and smooth it out. And then try that. It makes your face feel different. Now do the other eyebrow, otherwise your face will feel wonky. So we're just, well, actually everyone's face is wonky. Yeah. And if your face was symmetrical, you'd look weird. Because they did that. I had a friend that I only met on Zoom during lockdown. And because they were a piano player, you'd only see half of the face and it would point that way. And then when I finally met them in real life and they looked at me, it was like, oh, you look weird. Because I imagined their face, I'd used my brain to work out what their face might look like, and I basically thought it not. It's very funny. So we're just doing this, just doing the eyebrow. Oh, that's very good. And then once you've done one at a time, we'll just do both at once. Just look at get the eyebrows nice and flat. And then with the cheeks, you're sort of squidging around the cheeks. Sort of squidging, or you can rub where the jaw hinges, round there can get very, very tight, especially if you watch too much of the news. Or you support Cambridge United. One of my friends, he's a real ardent Cambridge United fan. And, oh gosh, he's quite tight around that jaw. So I think, and then if you press and just very carefully, oh sorry, those of you watching, look. So we're pressing in here, and then we're going like that, and just find different tight spots. Don't press too hard because it can be quite. Oh. The temporomandibular joint, it's a very complicated place for getting six holes. And then you can kind of like you're really surprised. And just finding little spots in your face that you can massage. Yeah, that's nice. No, make sure. Yeah. And then we just do this stroking. Don't worry, because it's quite hot, you might get a bit stuck, you might get stuck. Oh. So this will make one look younger, you see, because we're doing our face with that marvelous. And then you can tap. Oh, this is a nice one. This is from Evan Scooby. She does all the weird ones. So you tap there. And then you do little fairy footsteps, of course, fairy footsteps around the face. There we are. It's lovely. And then little raindrops on the end. And then what you can do is you can just like this. Really like you can just stroke. Actually, you can do a little stroking of the ear first. A little stroking of the ear. So, like you're a cat. You know, if you did that on a cat, they'd be going like what we're doing, and then we squidge. That's the technical massage term, squidging. And then you can actually grab the ear and make it go round in the circle in one way, and then round in the circle in the other. And then the other thing I found out, you can pull the ear and press and get different, using the ear, you can get rid of different tight areas of the face by helping the ears. Right, so now you've got a relaxed ear. Now do the other ear, otherwise you'll feel weird all day. It's horrible. So we start by gentle stroking. If you don't like cats, rabbit, and then we just switching, just massaging around the ear. Oh, this is much nicer, isn't it? Actually, let's just do nice things on body, because this all helps with your body awareness anyway, which will then have knock-on effects on the brain, knock-on effects on the balance ability. any coordination, and then we just gradually in. And then we do the filling and poking. So you can find somewhere to poke them. And then that's good. And then you pull down 3 times. 1, 2, actually 3, we'll do 5, 4, 5, and then you pull up to 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, whenever does this, because by that time we're all quite blissed out, none of us have asked us why are we doing this. It's just we just join in and go. So the next one, we pull down, pull up. Then what she does is she gets her finger and puts each one in the ear, and then goes out 5 times like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've been doing this with her for a very long time. I have no idea why she does that. Maybe anyone watching this at home who's watched on YouTube, then let us know why are we doing this. I'll phone up Emma. You know that thing you do when you put your fingers in your ears and pull them out again? What's that all about? It'd be good for aeroplanes, wouldn't it? It's like a plunger, yeah. Oh, like you're unlocking the ceiling. Anyway, oh wow. Oh, we forgot this bit. So like that with your fingers, like that, and then you're rubbing either side of the nose because we've got very high pollen counts as well as hot his. So this is really good for the sinuses, and then you do little you can do like little circles and just press along that. It can get very painful here. So if you press on, I'll just point this acupuncture point here, you press on it and do little, it can get quite, and then do the other side as well, so it's not left out. There, like that. And you do little, like, you know, like what we're doing the bouncing, the shaking, it's like that, but more concentrate, that's it. And you can do one at a time, or you can do both at once. I find with both at once it's a bit much, or you can alternate. And just go like that. And then you prep underneath there's an acupuncture point there, and you just do little vibrations. And then that bit under the chin, just press there. Oh, marvellous. Okay. Yeah, my face feels, how's your face feel? You do, do these things. It's like being at the dentist, but not because it's not scary here. And then you do that one. This was a Pilates lady told me these ones. She says they're for the face. But when she demonstrated them, she had bright pink hair that was also had different colours in it that all stuck out everywhere. It was very difficult not to watch her. And first that last bit, because the hair was kind of shaking, was like very, very disconcerting. But anyway, like this. And she says, imagine you are a cow. If that helps. Up and down. Everybody say, and then there's the round and round one where you go round and round in that way. Don't worry if you can't do it, and then try it in the other direction. Maybe you're Australian. And then the other one. I'm sure I should do things like this with my singing team. It's very hard to have a conversation when you do this exercise. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. And then that's good, isn't it? That's definitely working. Right, let's just gently place your hand on your shoulder in a very kind and nurturing way. Oh. Bit like that lady I had to do. So I had one hand on her shoulder and I held her on. Yeah. None of us had gloves all the first ages that turned up. Well, if you don't, when it's going, glass. then squeezing. So you just squeeze that, squeeze it, oh, that's, or you can tap around there. So by the tapping, what that does is that loosens off the muscles, it helps improve the circulation, and just, it's just nice, you can wiggle a bit, and then we're rubbing the shoulder, to give that shoulder, hold that. And then squeeze the outside, squeeze. So I'm like this bit and this bit, and these bit, like that. And I squeeze that, that's it. Or just do what feels like, and just give that elbow, nice rub. A nice circular rub, like when you're polishing the silver. I used to clean this lady's house, and part of my duties, I was supposed to only be there for 2 hours, but I often ended up staying there for 4 because she liked talking and telling me everything about her family, and I just listened because I could get fed tea and Turkish delight. So it was like, I was very happy about that, and I got paid. And I got to hang around with this amazing lady. And I used to polish the silver. She showed me what to do to get it all, and it used to look lovely. So that's lovely. Especially that. Is that like silver?
Yeah.
Bring it up. It was lovely. Yeah, shiny. Yeah. Now we see that.
It's very
So
satisfying.
you're massaging along the fingers. And you just take the time, and they can get quite tight the hands in hot weather. So another thing you can do is you can press them there like that. But I'm massaging along the fingers first, doing each finger. And then if you've got a tennis ball, I use tennis balls, or actually, I used to have a whole bag full. Here we go. One, they're really fun to do that with, like if you're bored. And then what you do is you can rub it in your hand, and it makes a nice massage. So it's a massage tool, and you can also use it on your feet. Just bouncy ball things. They sell them in outside sweet shops. You put your 50p in, and then you've got instant massage tool, and you can practice your throwing. Throw them against the wall. Careful with windows. Don't throw them against the window because they might break. You can do that, and then you can also use it like the back muscle there, and then that can get tight around there. So you can use that, and yeah. So when I used to teach more massage, DIY massage, I had a whole bag. But about to balls, the girls got them in the end because I stopped teaching them. But we're doing the hand. But you can just press. So this muscle here with the thumb, just massage in there. Oh, that's lovely. And you can also do little taps. So you can do the taps. And then up here, we'll do the other arm in a minute. And then what you can do is you can press them there and then just open. This is quite a strong move. So yeah, and you can do different angles. We'll do different things to that. And you can move the pressing bit around, and you can also move the moving bit around. So that's the soft tissue you use. So and then I'll do that there. So we'll just swing that. Oh, just making me really. Oh, okay, and then flippy floppy your arm. See how that's before. Oh, so yeah. Wow. Now have both arms down. Now compare that arm with the one you haven't massaged. Let's do the other one. Shall we have a quick swig of water first? I think that's probably a good idea. Let's have a water break. And this is cheers. What is the time? 8 to 6. Fantastic. So we're just time wasting until doing as little as possible. But this is all good stuff. This is for this is like kind of hot weather first aid really. what we're doing, and this is all useful, and it teaches you where all things, where all where your muscles are, where you know, it's all very useful for. They do. I mean, in China when they're training, they teach you DIY massage. You learn about Chinese medicine. You learn fighting. You learn stretching. You learn fitness things. You learn form. They teach the whole syllabus. Also includes things that aren't directly. Hang on, that's not poetry. But within that, yeah. Oh, yeah, we can have a swimming pool. We don't need the sauna today, but we can have I'd love to go for a swim. Oh, yeah. So let's do the other arm. Let's start. Just tap it. And we just rub it around. Oh yeah, you're squeezing that. You can move around, so just explore, and you can try out different moves on you, because you know what you can move around. That one's horrible. Yeah, you can kind of press into something and then go down that way, but that can be quite tough. And then you go squeeze. So when I've done massage with Eva, we spent a good 35 minutes on it. And we're doing don't forget the brass polishing. Without the brass. Yeah, I used to really look forward to it. It's only Thursday. I'll be there from about, we're supposed to be 1 till 3, but I usually ended up staying till 4 or sometimes 5 o'clock. Then I go and teach my stage having been force-fed Turkish delight to know me. And in a really lovely house. I know. Listen to these amazing stories. It really was very good. Oh. Yeah, down the inside of the arm, not the outside. It's hard to think as well. The other thing I noticed in that bed in London, my goodness, they're grumpy on the top. You have to really work at not being grumpy in the heat. I had to try so hard. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing time driving, all right. Yeah, it's a quality place, anyway. Well, that first day moment, all these really nice people turned up. But and then a lot of them, we'd never met this lady Patricia before. And everyone was just really nice. So there.
I think it's probably because they get me on the field.
I think so. Well, they did science, and then the occipital ridge. There's this bone around here. What you do is you bring it up like that with your thumbs in a circular motion. Just massage around your occipital ridge. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's better. That's definitely, yeah, my arms feel good. Oh, we didn't do the swingy thing. Let's do the swingy thing. Swingy thing, that's good. Okay, so you can just have a little wiggle. Let's do one arm at a time. I think that'd be easier. Just doing some gentle mobility. That's goes forward, up, back and round. I mean, yours is going to be unique because of the breakages and things.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to see Vanessa yet? Vanessa Collier, the osteopath. She's very, very subtle. She's very good. And then round the other way. I passed the physio clinic between, what was I? I was on my way to the Tesco's in Newmarket, Tesco Extra, that's got, because I needed to buy a good fan, and try the other side. And on the way between Tesco and here, I went past this clinic and it was osteopathy, physiotherapy, all sorts, and injuries, I guess, because of the jockeys. It must have been for mostly the jockeys. And so I might give them a belt. My osteopath likes to go away on meditation and Tai Chi retreats all the time. Well, so would I if I could, because I'll be on them. I'll be taking a couple of months retreat every year, but it's very good for just. Just do this. Not that. So don't worry if you have to make something up, that's fine. And then we'll do the big stretch. So come forward like that. And come up and breathe and sort of stretch out.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
That's
that's lovely. And then we come back down. We'll just do a few of these. Oh, I've got a long massage. We've got to do a bit more of the legs. We'll do a bit of the legs first, then we better actually do something. So we'll do a bit of standing. I think we do standing but moving from side to side just because it's so hot. It's probably a good idea to move it. Oh, marvellous. Okay, I'm going to put my hair back in this. So obviously all the head massage. Oh yeah, my arms feel much better now. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's nice. Yeah, that's definitely improved. Definitely improved. Oh, that's one not so I only do this one if it's safe. So it's like that. And then like that. You can just join in that one if you don't can't do the twisty one for whatever reason. You can just do the right, yeah. Oh, really fed up. It's like that. Cheesed off. Yeah, cheesed off. That looks really well. Well, we can't even turn. Almost turn the cheese, don't we? 'Cause it's so hot. Yeah, so now we're just gonna go down the outside of the legs. Tap your feet and up the inside of the legs. Down the outside of the legs. Just get there. Oh, my face feels a lot more relaxed. Yeah. They're really good. I keep forgetting about face massages and then the coward impressions. My friend, I can't really remember her name. I just remember her hair. It's incredible. And very, very enthusiastic as well. Just from the hips. The hips are extra, because you rub around the hips. Then rub the knee. Rub the other knee. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something round. That's it, and then rubbing. Right, other knee, otherwise it will be left out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, above and below. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Marvelous. Look at that. Oh, happy knees. And then give your knee a rub. And then if you can reach, just tap around your ankle and massage around the ankle. You can. We try. Oh, that's better than this morning. That's marvelous. Move a bit more. If you can do this, oh, feel free, but you might not be able to do. Yeah, you can do that. That will still do things with your hip joint, so that's good. Let's try the other ankle, so it's not. I do a lot of stretching these days, to be sensible. And also because one of my teachers, he's in his 60s and he can do the full splits that way and that way. You get the whole chest down on the floor and going to the splits. And I'm trying to catch up.
Okay.
And then, oh yeah, this one. Like that.
See that all together now.
So one leg will work better than the other, or you can do it like that. Or you can do it halfway. That might work if you can get it that way a bit. So, and then, oh, we better do the 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm lifting my underneath leg, just give it 8, right, and then. That's it. Yeah, notice this. Yeah, we're not showing off today. Right. I think. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. I think we should let's just. Why not? Let's do the slow one. So you just swing, swing, swing up and swing, swing, swing up and. So Master Z Dog, you come up like this. That's it. And then you put the whole foot and you just let it fall down. You just let it drop rather than actively trying to stamp it down. You're just letting it just up and then down. That's it. Up and then down. Right, that should hopefully, and then just do a bit of a bounce when you stand up. So get your feet in the right spots first. You can get that. That's marvelous. I'm just going to move the chair out of the way and not cut on my phone. How doing? Wow, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Great. When the chairs, the other bit put into. Yeah, so 6 of the chairs will have to go round there. Oh, well done for remembering. Yeah, we'll do payment at the end. So now we'll just do little turns. That's good. And we're nice and tall, so crown at the head floats. The rest of the body hangs down. Oh, are we all feeling a bit better?
Yeah, yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah, so I am running these, all the Mondays are just running and running and running and running until the middle of August at least, and then I will have to take some time off because I need to go on a retreat. I've been offered the chance of going on a solo retreat in Wales, and I need to do that, otherwise I can't teach properly if I don't learn new things to teach to you guys. It's not, you know, I like to do a good job, so it's important to make sure I'm not doing it wrong. So when we do this, we're just nice and bounce. So we'll do a standing exercise. We'll do a little bit of standing, but yeah, let's do this one. Shall we? So you breathe in, raise the arms up. Breathe out. Breathe in, put the elbow, bring the rest of them. Breathe out. My body feels a lot better. I was feeling a bit sticky with this. But I think, we'll try that stomachy exercise standing up as well, because this is one I'm working on myself, because I kind of fell in love with it. I said, what brilliant exercise. There we go. Oh, marvellous. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let go between the shoulder blades and let go down the arms. Imagine kind of melting. It should be easy. Because we are. We're all melting. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe up. marbles. Right. And then we'll just do the basic standing. So you have the hands very close in and low down, and it's slightly bottom forward against your tummy. So when Master Chen does it, he has it quite low down. The traditional way, when I used to learn it, and when we first started doing it with Master Chen, we used to do it up here. And he's now moved it down to there, which is really, it's nicely, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that one. And if you need to, you can just transfer your weight from side to side with. So it's kind of not, you can do it very slowly, side to side, especially because in hot weather, it's actually best if you, yeah. I probably haven't told shower, they've got shower with there, I might just shower out my clothes and then go sit in my car and drive to London. Yeah, well, at the festival, I mean, what we used to do, the stewards, we used to, and then you can do a very small circle that way. We used to just wet our hats and our scarves, and we just shower on with the water tap, and then just steam and then go back again, so rinse and repeat, really. And then we go in the other direction. So there's that one. And then there's that one that we've done already, but just so you can see all the health things. And then you have it with the hands. Imagine you've got a big ball here that's resting on water that you're pushing down into the water. And then you go from being on top of the ball to underneath the ball. So those are the main, and you can, again, you can move your weight if you need to move your weight, or just, you can do time. Eventually you go completely still, and then you can, and then what my teacher, we'll go back to that one, what my teacher was saying is trying to aim to be able to stand each posture for 5 minutes at the beginning. And then you do 15 to 20, then because they're all the, I mean, like, why, how are these people that they're do this exercise 36 times 3, or do this exercise 300 times, and you just think that's all they do all their entire lives. The rest of us, we have to kind of adapt and make do with fewer numbers. And then there's this one where you imagine your hands are piercing 2 very muddy small hills, and you're pushing into the hills with the mud. And then as you stand up, the mud's kind of sucking on your fingers and stopping them. It's like this, it's that thing. It's using imagery. I can see that dog. I was thinking of that dog that went in the mud. Oh yeah, and it was very, very hot, but there was this muddy puddle. And there was this dog, I can't even tell what dog it was, actually. All I could see was the very happy looking eyes and these teeth that looked very happy. And it rolled around. And then, let's go back to this one. There we are. It rolled around, and then it was kind of, and then they, I don't know what its real name was, I'm just calling it Rover, and then the guy went, Rover! And then it was going, oh, look at me, I'm covered in mud. And then it got out of the puddle and then went. Luckily, I was out of shot, but it was brilliantly well.
Imagine that.
It was absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love that dog. Right, I think to finish off, because we are all nearly finished off, we're going to do my take off is through the health exercise. So we need a wider start, and we're just like this, like this, like this. So just jam along and do your best. Don't worry about. Maybe white apron for some fruit. No, it's too hot. Let's do cut the wild horse's mane health. That's much better. Look. Oh yes, there we are. Much easier. Look at that. We are all experts. There we go. Like this. We like this. Like this. says, just as on grand finale, look, we finally got to do a thing. I've been avoiding all the, I mean, in my previous class at Soho, it was so hot because it was 1:15 till 2:15. And all the car park men left.
At lunchtime.
So the car park got shut because the council sent them all home. And then I had to move my car. And then we walked across the very, very, very hot grass. And it was, we could hardly do it, it was scorching, yeah, scorchio, wasn't it? It's really scorchio, so.
Yeah. So that's very much.
Well, at least we could just dive into the sea, you know.
It's short season.
Okay, so what we can do now is we'll step forward and we'll just do part Wildwall's name to little. This is the first maybe, so palm up, that's it. So you sit back, turn, hold the ball. Sit forward, I'll do that from the neck, turn. There you go. Go backward. And then see into the front. That's it. Okay, try that the other side. Right, the other side, yeah, that's fine. I'll turn round. And then like this. One. Three. And once more with feeling good, marvellous. Okay, say it now. I'll just demonstrate that actually. So, yeah. So like this, and then I'm just going to here. And then check that. Symbols. Like that. Marvellous. Very good. Okay, let's do embrace tiger. You can do this sitting down, or you can do this standing up. So some of you may wish to remain seated, and that's fine. It's too hot. Far too hot. So we just embrace the tiger, but put the tiger in the freezer first, and then embrace it, and then you get along with all the fridge. You know, it's a nice. So I'm going to soak my hat, soak my scarf, and then drop to London. Yeah, I'm doing music, well, helping make some music that might be used in a play, getting paid for it. Oh, wow. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I mean, it's the most I've ever been. I mean, I've been paid lots of money. It's not the most I've ever been paid to play music somewhere, but it's pretty good. And then let's look extra young today. So rub the hands together and polish the face. So we're going to look even younger now because we did all that lovely massage on our face and the exercise and made ourselves look very youthful. And now we go underneath. Up. So Emma reckons this is what makes you look even younger. Yeah, I don't know because I don't really, personally, I don't really care. Rub has to go. What I want is a body that works. I'm more worried about that. And then rub the lower back. If I've got a body that I can get in and out of cars in, and I can get in and out of things, and that's not too painful, then that's fine. That'll do me. Yeah.
Actually, been on the program, that's all stuff.
Yeah.
Coming, I've got girls, probably got this woman, 250 pairs of my
Oh, they look like they're made out of plastic, don't they? I mean, I don't mind people that have had like things happen to them, which means they've had to get it put back together.
There was a lovely photo of this movie.
Yeah.
And it was quite nice, you know. That's impressive.
Well, you see,
Yes,
if you do Tai Chi, if you do Tai Chi, you work better. You do Tai Chi, you work better. And you feel better about yourself, so you're less likely to need to do things.
And it was a young girl. She had all these different things in front of her. She couldn't inject herself, but she didn't know what was in it. Oh, yeah, it's very dangerous. So let's just stand for you. Just feel the head. So you want to do the thing. Oh, and then the stomping thing, just while I remember. So he does this very gently swaying, like a willow tree, gently swaying the breeze, but in a very, very slow breeze. And then you transfer your weight. Now you might draw the foot in, raise the knee, and then just let the foot drop down. And then you try that. So don't lift too high if you're new at this. I've been practicing for this for a few weeks now, and you might need to use a chair for balance purposes. So you can do it like this with a chair, and you can just, and then you're not worrying about, and you're just letting the foot drop. You just let the foot drop, and then what the master does, he has these little swings in between there. Right, so if you're practicing this at home, use a chair, a bit of balance, and then you're not having to worry about falling over. Yeah. So you can just try that, and then you can do the swinging as a separate thing. There we go. So I think that will do. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, well done, everyone. That was marvellous. Please remember to pay me if you haven't. Very good. You've all saying it this morning. That's very good. Well done, everybody. That was marvellous. We're going to cool off now. Gosh, it was like hot yoga today. Oh my, we got the fans on. We're still boiling. But there we are. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.